Hi everyone, Keith Zimmerman, Keith's Haircenter. Just going to do a little video here. We've had the COVID-19 breakout, been closed down by the governor. A lot of panicked people about what to do with their hair replacement. And I'm going to show you what we're doing. We'll get through this together. We have a way that we can do it, continue to have your hair, and hopefully get you back in for service whenever it's safe to open. So I'm going to show you on my client, John, and the great thing is John's a Packer fan, so we give extra good service to people that are Packer fans. That's just what we do here in Green Bay. But I'm going to take that off for now. But what we've been doing is, luckily most of our clients are on a two-system switch basis. So what they're doing is they have two hair replacement systems. We take one off, we clean, we condition, we color, we prep it for the next time. So we always have the extra one. So what we're doing is you will have to change this yourself. Unfortunately, we cannot touch anybody, and even when we open back up, we're all probably going to be wearing masks, gloves, have to take extra time, disinfect everything. So just probably going to be our way of life for a year, but hopefully we can get you in for service. So, I'll try and make a video later on maybe what we can do to trim a little bit of hair around the edges, because, we can probably change this once, look like we need a haircut, but eventually it's not going to be good. It's going to be curling up, and we're going to make a video on some home haircuts that you can do. Not going to be as good as a salon, but all your friends are in the same boat. Their hair's not being cut properly either. So what you do, give us a call. We'll prep the other one, and I'll show you later in the video how it'll be prepped and ready for you. But then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to take this off yourself. Now, a lot of you have come 10, 15, 20 years and never had to take this off, but you've watched this many times, so far have not had anybody have a problem doing this. Okay, so you're going to need a couple things, and a lot of you know when we take it off, we're going to use a solvent to loosen the adhesive. So we have the Super Solve, which you can pick up here if you'd like a bottle of it. Just going to make it easier to get it off. If you have a clipper, I'm not going to show the clipper, but sometimes if you have enough hair underneath, you can clip it. And another thing, if you do have some hair growing, you might want to just take the Bic razor after we get this all off and clean, and then you can shave that clean. Okay? So generally what I do, this can burn when it drips in the eye. Not going to destroy your eye, but it's not going to feel good. So the best thing to do is make sure you're leaned back a little bit. And I really like to get like a paper towel, and what I'm going to do, this one's down real good, but I'm just going to, on the edge, start spraying a little bit to start loosening it up. Okay? It's probably going to adhere more when you have hair and on skin than on the mannequin, but just slowly roll it back. Some of you are just going to be able to pull it off. You break it down. The people that have a really hard solid bond, you're going to want to go slow and get this off. And you can see this one, it has tape on it. If you can leave the tape on, it's going to be better for you. Okay? Let us deal with cleaning that up and gently taking it off. And another thing, some people want to help us rip that tape off. Don't do that. Let us use the solvent in the back room to gently pull it off, so we're not losing and pulling hair out by ripping that tape off. Okay? So I'm just going to slowly work this off. If I get a little pull, I'm going to take my time, just a gentle pull. Just keep working it off. Okay? This one's sticking good in the back. Okay, one thing I forgot to tell you, I'm going to slow this back down. When you have this on here, make sure that you know where you want to put this back. And a lot of times I'll do that with a Sharpie. That's what I'd recommend at home. Like if you like where it is, put that mark there. Put the mark anyway there, but maybe it slid a little forward. Keep that in mind, so then you're going to go back a little bit on that mark. But biggest thing is to put it in the right spot. I think everyone's going to do fine putting it on, but you got to put it in the right spot. So use that mark, and I'll show you later. If you didn't get it right on the mark, you still have time to do something about that. So don't panic about that either. Okay, so I got it off. There it is, all ready. So once you have it off, I'm gonna find a bag here. Once you have the system off, don't worry about cleaning it up. We'll take care of that. Stick it in a plastic bag, and so we don't get them mixed up, I want everyone to write your name on it clearly so we know whose it is. Okay, and then we have a drop box. You can drop it in the drop box, or if you come and somebody's here, call us from the parking lot, we'll come out and get it. Okay, want to stay safe. All right, so I've got this off. Now I've got glue on the head. I have to get it really clean if I'm going to do a good bond. So again, and this one has a couple different things. If you got the tape, you'll get a little bit of gum from the tape. This one also has the extreme adhesive in the middle, so we have to get all that off. So again, I can spray the solvent on, and I can roll this all off. Okay? Roll that all off. The key here is to get as much off as you can before you go in the shower. And when you're working this adhesive off, go up and away. Don't go into the hair. Then you're going to have to deal with all that later. So as much as you can, get it off with a paper towel. Now some of you, it's really rock solid. It's not breaking down at all. Another product I want to talk about, MicroCleanse. Okay? This is made to take adhesive off the scalp, yet it's gentle. Has little abrasions in it, helps work it off. So sometimes what I'm going to do, if the Super Solve is not enough to get it off, I'm going to put a little bit of this on the scalp, and I'm going to use that and work it off. And if you want to, you can even wet the paper towel a little, put a little more on there, and just keep working it till it's off. Get as much off as you can. Okay? Now you're going to go in the shower. You go in the shower, take the MicroCleanse. Shampoo vigorously and get what you can off. Now, sometimes the glue bled into the hair. When you have the MicroCleanse in, if you have a comb it through the hair, wash it again. Now here's the thing. How many times are you going to shampoo with this? It's not going to be once. It's not going to be twice. However many times it takes to get that perfectly clean. Some of you, when you come into the salon, I might do it 3 times, 4 times. That's maybe average. But I also have people 10, 11, 12 times because it really adhered here. What you can do is put this on ahead of time, maybe leave it sit 5 minutes, go in. That's going to help start to break it down. Okay? But if you're washing and you roll it with your hands and you're still getting adhesive, wash it again. Okay? So remember, the cleaner you get it, the better it's going to adhere. And that's how you want to do that. Okay? So then go in the shower, do it however many times it takes.